Now, in TV history, there has been many great and iconic cliffhangers, Who Shot JR from Dallas being the most famous example. So much so, Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, even joked about it. And for some more modern examples, the ending of Sopranos, Breaking Bad Season 4's ending, but I want to talk one of the most infamous cliffhangers that went unresolved for 25 years, and that is the ending of Season 2 of Twin Peaks. Now, Twin Peaks Season 2 is considered by many to be the worst in the series, and by a far margin, as David Lynch left entirely and Mark Frost was working on other projects. After the first 9 episodes, due to being forced to reveal Laura Palmer's killer. So much so, David Lynch had fans to convince the network to allow the show to continue and have an actual ending.
That's okay too. Yeah. If it has to end, that's all right. But if it doesn't have to end, that's even better. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking people to write to Bob Iger, the president of ABC. Uh-huh. And if I could give the address.
Yes, please do. Thanks. I love annoying these network weasels.
Now, after episode 9 of Season 2, the show took a massive dip in quality due to both the co-creators leaving and the mystery of Laura Palmer's killer being revealed, until the last 2 episodes where both creators returned, and returned fully for the series finale, Beyond Life and Death. David Lynch directing, Mark Frost writing alongside Harley Payton and Robert Ingalls, and Lynch rewriting some of the script. And you see immediately the increasing quality of the show. Now, to go over the episode's events briefly, Wyndham Earle, the show's secondary antagonist, has kidnapped Annie Blackburn, the main protagonist's main love interest, and has taken her to the Black Lodge, an extra-dimensional place of endless red curtains, thus the nickname, the Red Room. And the main protagonist and his partner find the lodge, but Cooper goes in alone. Now, in this episode, we get introduced to a key aspect of Twin Peaks world. Doppelgangers. We see the man from another place, also known as the Arm's doppelganger, Laura's doppelganger, and Leland Palmer's doppelganger, and of course Cooper's doppelganger, as Bob takes Wyndham Earle's soul, and we see evil Cooper through the curtains, who arrives and laughs with Bob. In the last scene in the Red Room, Cooper is chased down by his evil doppelganger. He encounters Leland Palmer, who says,
"I did not kill anybody."
We then see the chase between Cooper and evil Cooper, and we see evil Cooper win, and for a moment see Bob laugh directly into the camera. We also saw earlier, Laura Palmer says we will see Cooper in 25 years. Meanwhile, he will stay in the Black Lodge. And the first time we see the Black Lodge / Red Room, Cooper is shown to be 25 years older. And of course the show came back after 25 years. Now after the chase, we get to the cliffhanger. Cooper is in his room, at the Great Northern, with Harry and Doc Hayward. Straight away, we notice the monotone voice he is using.
I need to brush my teeth.
Once he enters the bathroom, he initially goes to brush his teeth, but then squeezes out all of the toothpaste, which either means he's letting out the evil, i.e. evil Cooper and Bob, or he is essentially realising that he is out of the Black Lodge, and testing his own strength. Cooper then proceeds to smash his head against the mirror, and we see in the mirror Bob, just like when Leland looked in the mirror. Cooper then repeats the same phrase in a seemingly mocking tone, and then the credits roll.
How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie?
The scene is perfect, the acting and the terrific ominous score by the late Angelo Badalamenti, and that's how the show ended for 25 years. Now, why do I think it's great? Well, first off, it kind of saved the show's reputation. They had to bring in the series creators to write and direct the episode, and because of the show's ending, it made Season 2 have some of the show's greatest moments, as that episode is considered by many of the Twin Peaks fans as one of, if not the show's greatest episodes. Next is, of course, it leaves you wanting answers. Cliffhangers are designed to get the audience talking, and wanting to find out what's going to happen next. And this is a great example of that, as now Cooper's evil doppelganger, alongside the show's main villain, Bob, are back into the real world. to cause chaos and murder more people. It fits the show, as one thing Lynch shies away from is a very conclusive ending. And he leaves season 1 on a cliffhanger, who shot Cooper? Of course you leave this on a cliffhanger, what's going to happen to Cooper? And season 3, you could argue, ends in some sort of cliffhanger. And this fits perfectly, as for a 25-year period we have no idea what happened. The only thing we do get is Twin Peaks: The Missing Pieces, and of course Fire Walk With Me, where it adds to this scene, but not really. It kind of just ends and leaves you asking more questions.
But I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
And finally, it's haunting. Bob is a very terrifying villain, and this is shown in one of Cooper's dreams as he looks directly into the camera.
My death bag. You may think I've gone insane, but I promise I will kill again.
And come end of season 2, he is essentially won, and in the original script for Fire Walk With Me, it's implied that Bob made Cooper smash his head so that he would have to go to the hospital in order to kill Annie, as Bob is shown to have a sort of hatred for Cooper, thus smashing his head in, and attempting to kill his love interest, and essentially ruining his reputation, as Bob's goal was to take over Laura but was unable to do so, and the one person that could catch him, Cooper, he has total control of now. And the mocking tone suggests he is making fun of Cooper for wondering about his partner's safety, the laugh enhancing the creepiness of the scene. So in conclusion, the cliffhanger is perfect. It's a fantastic ending to a wonderful series at that point, brilliant acting from Kyle MacLachlan, and an ominous score elevating the scene to new heights. All in all, the greatest cliffhanger in TV history.